Hello YouTube, welcome one and all, and welcome back to two guys talking about a conference at E3.
Yep.
Over a day after it actually gets uploaded.
Well, it's the only time that we get.
Yes.
We're not fortunate like most of the people who are
talking about E3. Yeah, we are just.
Well, it's their job.
This
not
is
our job.
No, this is not our job. So obviously we had to pick one, and due to time frames and the fact that we had work on today, Monday. This will probably be going up on Tuesday, which is even further beyond the date of the actual conference. But I'm digressing. We decided that the only one really feasible for us to watch was the Microsoft one. So
I think that was probably the best one to go for.
Well, there was
because there was Bethesda afterwards, but I don't think really Bethesda had a lot other than.
Well, not that we know, and I haven't watched it, and I think we may watch the Bethesda one later.
Yeah, we can talk about it
on another day. Because I think there's only more conferences today, and that's it. Monday, the Monday conferences, and then you got the Nintendo. But anyway, we're going to talk about
I think it's Ubisoft tonight.
Yeah, it's Ubisoft tonight. But anyway, we're talking about the Microsoft conference, which. Everyone remembers last year's Microsoft conference when they literally had nothing original.
I think this year they had a very envious position due to the fact that
they couldn't do what
the thing that they had to follow was EA. And that was so bad.
That is the lowest bar. That is the lowest of low bars.
Anybody could have jumped over that. I mean, you just have to turn up and say, "We've got a game." You've won. You've beaten them.
Congratulations, you beat EA. So they kicked off and instantly into a teaser for Halo Infinite.
Yes.
So the new Halo game. I'm not particularly fussed about Halo. You're not particularly fussed about Halo. People enjoy it, but
there's only one Xbox game that I really care about,
which
we'll talk about that later.
When
it does get announced. So we'll talk about that
when we get to
that.
So they have the teaser trailer. It looks very, very open worldy.
Yeah,
but it's a teaser trailer. It could be just setting the scene.
I think that's the thing now, though.
Yeah.
I mean, most first-person shooters now aren't really straight up linear things now. They have they have a lot of open world sort of thing in there. Not massively open world like Assassin's Creed or anything like that, but it's like, oh, you can. There is this way to go, but you can go this way, and it will still take you to that point.
But then again, it could be just another. It could be a Halo game. So
and Halo's got a big fan base, so it should keep
a lot of people like Halo. A lot of people were very annoyed with the last one.
It's very true.
After all, they did seem to show that Master Chief was going to go one-on-one with what's his face?
Spartan.
Might be Spartan. The newer group of Spartans.
We don't
know.
We don't follow Halo. We don't follow Halo. We don't follow Halo. We don't follow Halo.
We don't follow Halo, but it's one of Microsoft's big franchises.
It is their big.
It's one of their big. It's one of the big ones for them. So kudos to them. A lot of people are going to be happy about Halo.
Yeah.
So hopefully, it's an actual
then
improvement on the last game.
I cannot remember his name because I can never remember anyone's name.
I think we're just going to talk about the games, though.
No, I'm just saying that he came out. He said,
"Oh yeah, Master Chief,
50 games."
Oh yes, 50 games. 50 games.
It was
18 exclusives and 15 world premieres.
To which, that's what Microsoft do a lot, though. They do a lot of world premieres for their E3. They did that last year. There was more world premieres than there was exclusives.
Yeah, but none of them were actually Xbox exclusive.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I remember that.
They do. I think they did that the year before as well. They do get a lot of world premieres on theirs.
But again, then they turn out to be it's also on PlayStation. It's also on PC. So if you haven't got an Xbox and you've got one of the others. But anyway, they do have some exclusives coming, and we'll talk to them about them when they come. They then went with the sequel to Ori.
Oh, Ori and the
Will of the Wisp.
Will of the Wisp. I was going to say Will of the Wisp.
Will of the Wisp.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
The first game looked really good. It looked very pretty.
It looked very pretty.
This one looks very more dark.
Darker, yet still very pretty.
Yeah. And very cute.
And very cute, and all the fields and all that. So that'll be definitely one to look out for. I really need to actually probably get the first one.
I think it's only on Xbox.
Yeah, that's the
which means
problem.
I'll have to get it.
Yeah, because I don't have.
So you can play it.
Because I don't have an Xbox. I'll hold my hand up. I've been for a long time a Sony fanboy. I don't diss the Xbox. It's a good console. The Xbox One.
It's a good console. It just doesn't have anything else.
I just don't like Microsoft.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't like Microsoft. I have nothing against really the console, the games on it really, and the companies that make games for Xbox. I don't really have a problem with the actual
Although we have to
fans
get to
or
that.
anything.
We'll have to get to that.
Yes, we'll get to that. Ominous bodings.
Ominous bodings.
But I do have a problem with Microsoft, and that'll go into when we talk about the certain things. But anyway, they had Ori Will of the Wisp. It looks more. You're gonna get more Ori.
I liked the first one. I enjoyed it, so I'm probably going to enjoy this one.
Yeah.
So that's
good to know.
That's all. That's thumbs up.
Yeah.
From me.
You like your platformers.
I like my platformers.
It does like it, and I have to admit, I do like those that go for a very unique art style. And Ori is a beautiful game. Beautiful. So that is definitely something to look out for. And instantly, we're already like 2 minutes into the Microsoft conference.
Yes.
And it's already better than
it's already much better than EA's.
And then they go from there into probably the world premiere of From Software's Shadows Die Twice last year teaser trailer.
What was it? What was it called?
Sekiro,
that's
or Sekiro, Sekiro.
We'll find out when somebody actually comes out and announces its name.
Yeah.
I think it was announced there, but I think because everybody was cheering when it was announced, I couldn't hear the guy.
And it's basically Samurai Souls from the early looks of it.
It does look like, from what I saw, it looked like it's a mix between Tenchu and Bloodborne. So it's very fast. By the looks of things,
very fast combat.
I am hoping that you can, because he did stealth kill somebody, I think. So I am hoping you can do that.
That'll be amazing if you can.
But
the combat looks very fast, very quick.
Yeah.
There was not a shield.
Yeah, there wasn't a shield.
What was a shield? What?
It was like a hand axe or something like that.
No, it was your.
Oh, it was your arm.
Your arm. But everyone remembers the teaser trailer from last E3.
Yeah, which was like that weird bone thing.
Yeah, that was the arm.
It was his arm. Yes.
Yeah, and it's like a grappling arm. He fires it out, and you can grapple things, and it looks really, really cool.
Although actually, that's another thing with this conference. There is a repeating theme for a few of the games that get announced. And it all has to do with the arm.
Robotic arms. Anyway, but yeah. So that was looking really, really interesting. I think everyone's been screaming for a Feudal Japan From Software game.
Yeah.
Because it's especially after Neo came out.
Well, Neo was Ninja Theory.
Yes, I know Neo was Ninja Theory, but no, you know what I mean.
Yeah, because everybody was comparing Neo to
Dark Souls, and it's like this is From Software's take on that sort of setting.
It could be. If it plays like any of the other games, we're good to go.
Yeah, we're gonna enjoy it.
Anything from Software. And everybody loves From Software. No, just everybody loves them. It doesn't, even if it's a weird game that they come out with, people will love them.
I mean, hell, Bloodborne was weird. I mean, there was a whole lot of Cthulhian stuff in that.
Yeah,
which is weird. And it was still amazing.
I still love that game.
It was still amazing.
That's how you sell a console, Microsoft.
Hold on. I'm going to move the microphone because it's in the wrong position. I apologise to sound.
Well, if you can't hear me, it's Magpie's fault.
Yeah. I think we've been loud enough.
We've been alright? We're doing alright? Okay, right.
Right. So after that was Fallout 76.
Which really was just the same trailer that we'd already seen.
Pretty much.
When it was announced.
More that we knew before. Well, pretty much everything that we already knew, except for they said it was 4 times the size.
It's 4 times the size.
To which I replied, 4 times the bugs.
But speaking of Fallout 76, they did say that you're going to see more of it at the
Bethesda one.
Conference.
So we'll probably talk about it. Oh, and they announced where it was set. I don't know if they'd already announced it. I think it was pretty obvious where. West Virginia.
I don't think they'd announced it, but law-wise, Fallout 76
is in Virginia. So we all
West Virginia.
It's not a big surprise, but I don't know. Fallout 4 left me very, very disappointed. I mean, don't get me.
Yeah.
The base building I enjoyed, but it wasn't a Fallout game. The shooting was good, but it wasn't a Fallout game. I couldn't play the character the way I wanted to play. I got to the point.
Well, maybe they'll fix that. Maybe they'll fix that for 76.
Maybe.
You never know.
Maybe they've learned their lesson. I don't know. The fact that they didn't have the protagonist speak in the trailer is a good sign.
Yes.
Because I was literally like, Fallout 4 was such a disappointment when, because while playing through the game, I had actually twigged that the leader of the institute was going to be your son. I twigged that. I had twigged that pretty much very early on. But it was like, I want to role play this. It's like, okay, I'm going through all these motions, and it's like, oh, I'm getting closer. I'm in the institute. Okay, they're not trying to kill me. Okay. I'm in my battle. I'm in my power armor because it's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go all, Chaos Space Marine on this, if need be. So then we get to meet the Lee, and then he reveals that he's actually your son. And what I wanted to do was literally just turn around, walk away, and say, "No, my son died."
Yeah,
my son died with his mother.
That'd be cool.
That was going to be a badass moment, but no, I had 4 choices and none of them were good enough.
None of them were that good.
None of them were that good.
Also with Fallout 4, don't try and make a character from something else, because I tried, because I did a woman, and I decided I'm going to try and roleplay as Reza Hawkeye from Fullmetal Alchemist. Right?
Yeah.
Can't do it. You can't do it. It's not possible.
Which is the whole thing. Is like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 1 and 2 especially, the ones that people hold up and have so much high esteem for. You could roleplay those to, New Vegas to an extent, and Fallout 3. You could roleplay those almost any way you wanted, which is the whole thing with Fallout. So hopefully, Fallout 76 lets us do that.
Lets us do what we want, which I'm hoping for, because I do like. This is the thing, like Bethesda is the company that burns you every time.
Usually it's by its bugs and the fact that the game you buy
exactly
doesn't play.
They're the company that burns you every time you buy, yet you still go back to them.
Yeah. Why do we do
I
this?
would just like to go back to Bethesda and not get burned.
Like, the Skyrim bug where when you go in water, the game freezes. Which is quite a problem when one of the main story quests involves going into water.
I got stuck in a tomb because I had saved it halfway through because I had to go to work, right? And when I came back, I loaded it back up again. And to get out the way I came, I had to go through water. And to continue on, I had to go through water. So I was literally, because of the bug that I had, I was stuck in this little room.
But we've got off track. We've digressed, but it's Fallout 76, which there wasn't a lot of information.
It was just the information that was already given.
Yeah, I think the 4 times size is what they've
revealed at the Xbox One. Like we said, there's more going to be revealed at the Bethesda one,
which we haven't watched yet. Then they went on to, and if you think we're going, potentially we may speed up here because Microsoft did do this.
There's a fair bit of they just threw games at us.
Yeah.
Just chucked them.
A lot of them, like, really, you can't
really talk about because you only got like 30 seconds.
Yeah, 30 seconds, and it's like, okay. It's a game, I suppose.
Yeah.
But anyway, next up was Life is Strange, Captain Spirit.
Which is, I think it's just a side-on thing.
Yeah, it's
to do with Life is Strange 2.
I don't think it's...
But I've not played any of Life is Strange.
Yeah,
so I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I haven't played Life is Strange.
But I'm assuming because Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2 are both quite well received.
Well, no, but Life is Strange 2 hasn't come out. There was the prequel.
What's the prequel called?
I can't remember what it's called.
I'm calling it Life is Strange 2. They're both well received.
Yeah,
so I'm assuming this one's going to get the same sort of detail put into it. So if you like Life is Strange,
you're going to like this.
And it's free.
Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, it's a free add-on to the prequel game.
Yeah.
Thing.
So
that's good.
Free stuff is never good.
Bad.
Never bad.
It's never bad. You were going to say never good. Free stuff is never good.
Well, that depends. If it's EA, then yeah, it's never good. No season pass. Yep, but guess what? Your entire leveling system is now behind a paywall. I better shut up because I'll be giving EA ideas. Anyway, after that, we went into Crackdown 3.
Which was pretty much the same trailer that we saw last year.
Except...
Which was the same trailer that we saw the year before. Which I think was the same trailer that we saw the year before.
Yeah, I mean,
the
only
difference was Terry Crews was actually, instead of actually being a live action person, was actually
in the game.
A character in the game.
Yeah. And...
Did it have a date? It didn't, did it? It still didn't have a date.
I think it did. It not like an actual date, but like...
It had like 2018.
It was like February 2019.
I hope it's not, because that's like... Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It's something like February 2019.
Right.
And... you know what? I hope it comes out. I hope people enjoy it. When games start to take this long to develop and when they release, a lot of the stuff that they put in at the very beginning, which they thought were cool, ain't cool anymore.
No.
I mean, the trailer did feel kind of dated.
The lines Terry Crews was saying did feel like he'd recorded them like 4 years ago.
Yeah, 2 to 4 years ago. So maybe,
but
Crackdown has a lot of people want this game. A lot of people wanted this game when Crackdown.
I've never played a Crackdown game.
Yeah, neither have I.
Because I bought an Xbox for one game and one game only.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, Crackdown has its reputation. There's a lot of people that really like Crackdown. Yes. A lot of people are now going to be... Whoever watches this video is like, why the fuck... If you've never played these games, why the hell are you talking about it? But it's Microsoft.
We want to do this.
We want to do this. We have an opinion. Just because you're maybe different doesn't mean...
We're not slagging the games off.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. In fact, I want Crackdown to be good. I want the Xbox to have good games, good competition for the PlayStation. I mean, Sony can't slack off and be on the lowest.
Exactly.
Because when that happens, we get shit like the PlayStation 3.
Exactly.
So a good Microsoft product
means
a good Sony product, which means we're all happy. Just because I like I play PlayStation doesn't mean I hate Microsoft. Well, I hate the company, but I don't hate my Xbox One players. Why would I? I've there's no reason to.
Anyway,
we're digressing again.
And they announced that Nier Automata is coming to the Xbox One X, which is a bit weird because was it not on the Xbox? Was it only a PS4 exclusive?
I think it might have been only a PS4 exclusive, but it's. I'm like, well, one, Nier Automata being on as many things as possible is a good thing in my opinion.
because I'm pretty sure it's also on PC.
Yes, it's on PC.
It's on PC. It's on the PS4. I was sure it was on the Xbox.
I thought it was as well.
Unless they're going, oh, it's now enhanced to 4K. If that's the point for it.
Yeah, for everyone that had, so that everyone can play in 4K on their non-4K TVs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft really needs to get off that course.
Really want to hammer the 4K home.
I wouldn't
they
mind.
wanted to do that as well. The amount of times 4K came out.
I was like, guys, you're slipping into last year. Don't do it. Everyone berated you. You're doing fine. You're doing good. Don't ruin this.
After
that, we had Metro. We had a little bit more.
Good.
Metro.
We actually had a little bit of gameplay.
A little bit of gameplay. Don't know if it was like real-time footage gameplay, but
I love Metro.
Metro's amazing.
I'm a big fan of Metro.
Metro is a fantastic game. I love Metro, and they said it was going to be open worldish as well. But the thing is that it seems to be. I like the idea that you are leaving this area and this train is your ticket out.
Yeah, I think that's how they're doing the open worldy thing.
Yeah.
So it's like it's sort of like if I'm getting the idea right. God of War does a sort of semi-open world thing.
Yeah.
Where there's this big sort of like hub area, which is like more the open world. Well, as you travel to certain bits, it starts to go a bit more linear.
Yeah.
And then you leave and sort of thing. I think that's how they're going to do it. I could be wrong.
But the fact, the very... I'm interested in the whole thing of like, yeah, we're leaving. We're getting out of here. This is our ticket out. We need to get you know, this is our lifeline. This goes down, we're done. We're screwed. And Metro is always they've got a very good reputation.
It's always a good game, Metro.
So that'll be really interesting to see what they do when it gets launched. Really looking forward to that. I've had enough of being hyped though on games. I've been burned too many times, so I'm trying to simmer it down. It's like it looks really good. It looks really good.
I think we're safe with Metro. I think Metro is a safe bet.
Yeah,
it's that game where you know they're not going to go too far out of the comfort zone for the game. They're not going to try and push new ideas just straight into it that clearly don't work.
Yeah,
I think Metro's a safe bet.
Pretty much.
So we're good with that. I think it went to Kingdom Hearts after that, didn't it?
Yeah.
They announced Kingdom Hearts 3.
Which, while I'm not surprised Microsoft.
Well, I'm not surprised because Square Enix are trying to get all their games on
everything. Yeah.
So,
which is fine. The more people that can buy their games, the more money they'll make from it, which is perfectly fine.
Which means more Final Fantasy 14. It is a bit weird because they didn't announce that they had the back catalogue either. They didn't announce that.
Yeah,
so does it mean they've only got Kingdom Hearts 3?
They've only got Kingdom Hearts 3.
Because if you're an Xbox player and you've never played Kingdom Hearts and then you decide to get Kingdom Hearts 3...
You will have no idea
like,
what the hell's going on.
The story for Kingdom Hearts is just ridiculous.
Yeah, you guys will... honestly, guys, you get... I mean... I don't even know, and I played Kingdom Hearts.
We're playing it at the moment, and we're lost.
Well, we're not lost. I know pretty much what's happening at the moment. But I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I played Kingdom Hearts 2. I know the plotline to Chain of Memories. Because pretty much the intro to Kingdom Hearts 2 is pretty much a synopsis of what happens in Chains of Memories, which is really, really good. That's a really, really, really good thing. I hope they do the same thing for Kingdom Hearts 3 to go, this is all the shit, this is all the stuff, this is everything that's happened between 2 and 3.
We'll give you a little bit of jaunty music as well.
But I'm literally at a loss of go. Well, obviously, tell them to play Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but like to say, yeah, this is why this character means something, and this is why this character means something.
This is who this person
is. This is why this person's important. I could not do that because it's like, well, this person's important because of this thing, and this thing is important because of this, and this is another this, and this. I mean, literally, if you've seen, honestly, if
Kingdom Hearts is the Pandora's box of video games.
Yeah, don't open it.
You open that and you have to go full in, otherwise you just don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
you've no idea.
Just think about those revenge films where the guy's got like the mafia hierarchy on his wall, where he's got like the
there's
lines,
red tape,
the red tape that's joining
string,
everyone up. Right, imagine that times it by about 100, complete the entire room. Think of the biggest room you can. Complete the entire room full of these things. Then maybe you're close to understand how complicated
that story is.
Kingdom Hearts 3's plot is.
They did reveal the new area, which was Frozen.
Which
looked really pretty.
It looked actually like Frozen, which is not actually. I wouldn't say graphical.
But if anyone out there is excited, no, they did not get the original voice actors to play the voices of the.
Which is a bit disappointing.
Which is a bit disappointing, but I'm not surprised.
Because I'm trying to think,
because Disney now, they don't get just anyone to play the voices of their characters. It's always...
Oh, God, yeah, it's always like big names. I'm hoping, because for the Japanese cast for the Toy Story crew, is the Japanese cast for the films, I'm hoping they get Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, the gang.
That would be amazing.
That would be fantastic.
If we could have Tom Hanks in a game, I'd get the Toy Story and well, I'm done. I've finished this game. I'm hanging out with Woody.
We've yet to see anything about Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's very true.
Is your favourite level on both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yes, because they're the best. They're the best. They are just so well designed.
Yeah, they are.
So well done.
They have to have a Nightmare Before Christmas.
I hope so.
They have to have it.
They have to go back.
They have to have it.
I think they're just going to have all of them. I think they're going to have all the original ones come back.
Probably. Simba's back as a summon.
Yep.
Simba's
gone nuclear. It looks like, he just blows up.
Yeah, I know. The combat looks really, really good.
Well, apparently it's much like 2.8. So we need to get. I need to get 2.8 to actually play that, but I need to finish off. We need to get through the rest of the Kingdom Hearts thing.
Yes.
Which means we need to just grind that.
Yeah, we need
stuff
to.
Out.
We need to go ham on that. Then they went to Sea of Thieves.
Oh, the expansion.
The expansion.
Which was... I want to say they're going to Mordor.
Yeah. Basically a pirate version of Mordor is the period.
Although it did look like, because one of the complaints was like there was nothing really to do on the water other than attack other players. What this DLC, like what the reveal NPC, made it look like that maybe this NPC ship's going to
Ghost Pirates.
Like Ghost Pirates.
Skeleton Pirate Crews. And our part of me went, really?
Yeah, but see, that's how it starts. You expand on that. Then you bring in like admiral ships or government ships and all that sort of stuff. You start off small and then you get big.
Yeah, but Sea of Thieves really... I'm going to badmouth Sea of Thieves now, which is not hard to do. Launched with literally no content.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a No Man's Sky as a pirate game.
Yes, it is.
Literally is.
It is.
I don't hold my hand up. I enjoyed the time I had with No Man's Sky.
No one enjoyed that.
No, I did.
That game.
Because I
know. Apparently, that game, the amount of updates and that.
It's a completely
different game now. You can go back and enjoy yourself.
I found out what happens when you get to the center of the universe, and I was like, really?
I'm not doing that.
No, that's not worth it. So Sea of Thieves, they've got there's two different contents, and both like involve. There's a new island appearing, which is like the pirate.
I think that's the one they revealed with the trailer. That's the big one, and the other one was like a small one, sort of like I'm going to say Curse of Osiris was for Destiny.
I still think, I don't know whether they like shrunk their ambitions for the multiplayer side of it because of console or whatever reason. I don't know. But I think they should have literally gone all out. It's like, yeah, you want 100 people. I mean, people, put an example, if you want 100 pirate ship armada,
if you want a fleet,
if you want a pirate fleet of you and your friends all on galleys, all like get 100 of you and rule the waves, they should have literally gone all in on that. that. And Sea of Thieves would have been a much, much better game.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you would have gotten a whole lot of people dressed up as One Piece characters.
Oh, yeah.
But that would make it even more fun, in my opinion, because it's like, oh my god, these guys are nuts. And then we all beat up on the Blackbeard pirates.
Yeah.
So that was Sea of Thieves. Then they went into the what I thought was going to be more information on the single player for Battlefield 5, and the more information was the Norwegian mountains, and them telling us that it's Norway. It's set in Norway.
Yeah.
Everything else had been shown in the E3.
Yeah.
EA.
Yeah.
Everything else had been shown in the EA.
We got like 30 seconds of Battlefield V. That's all we got.
And of I think, but I could be wrong, a German officer talking.
Possibly.
I don't know. Possibly. Next to nothing else, and I was highly disappointed. I was like, okay, come on, give us your single player campaigns have sucked really bad.
But Call of Duty don't have.
But Call of Duty don't have a
story mode.
This is your time to shine. This is, if you go all in, do something good. I like the fact that you seem to be going with the resistance part of the World War II for the single player campaign. That's an interesting setting. And with Norway, it's like, ooh, are we going to go on the Tirpitz?
I think we're going to.
Are we going to do something to try and blow up the Tirpitz?
We're probably going to try and blow up the Tirpitz.
It's not going to work. FYI, spoilers. Because the Tirpitz get blown up by a tall boy and sunk. But anyway. Which is a very, very, very big bomb for anyone that doesn't know their World War II history.
I don't.
Then they went into Forza 4, Horizon 4, and I like racing games. I enjoy getting really fast cars going around really, 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 really corners really, really fast and having balls of fun doing it.
I do not.
But there is only so much of a trailer that I think a racing game can do. They showed, in my opinion, a little bit too long. That trailer, that section for Forza.
Yeah, it was.
There was
because I thought the stage had the two lines of Xboxes,
yeah, and
computer screens all hooked up,
mm-hmm.
and I thought that was going to be something like, I don't know. I thought that's where the Fortnite thing was going to be held. I thought, well, this is just part of the Fortnite stage, but no. What they did was they got a lot of people who clearly already played the game and already worked on the game.
Yeah.
To play the game, and nothing happened.
I think what they're trying to do is show that they have this open world where literally you can drive around, meet people, and on the fly create races and drift events and all that stuff, which is a neat idea. Really neat idea. And if it works well, that's brilliant. But I think they spent a little bit too... Personally, I think they spent a little bit too long on it. There was no need for it to be that long. Also, no car this time.
Yeah,
on stage.
No
car on the stage. I mean, Microsoft...
Very disappointing.
You build our expectations by doing this sort of stuff over and over and over again. And then when you finally don't do it, it's like, really? You didn't...
Where's the car?
Where's the car?
Come on.
No car? Okay.
They did say the season thing in Forza.
Yes!
The seasons change.
Yes. Which, for everyone that was in California, was an amazing thing, since they only get summer.
Yeah.
So there's winter and autumn. The roads are a bit sort of slippery. There's leaves on the ground. The fields are muddier for the off-roaders. And then when you get into winter, there's snow, ice, and all the fun and games that's involved with that, racing on the lakes and all that.
Yay!
Which is, it's cool. It's a cool feature. I just again think that they spent a little bit too much time on Forza 4 when they could have spent more time on some of those games that they literally just flew over.
They flew over like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Like I think they went in 30 seconds. They went over 6 games. After that, we had. I know Vermintide 2 was one of the games that
they threw a bunch of games out in 30 seconds, like Vermintide 2. At one point they showed the DLC for Cuphead, the new expansion.
More Cuphead, the better. Loved Cuphead. We did enjoy that.
And we're at the point where we want to talk about, which is the acquisition of certain developers. So they announced the people who make State of Decay.
They acquired the guys who made State of Decay, as well as Forza.
So they got Undead Labs.
They got the guys who did Forza as well,
which is 1010 Studios.
Yep. And then there was 3 others.
Compulsion Games.
Compulsion Games, who are We
Happy Few,
which is coming out in August.
I'm trying to figure out the other one and the one we really want to talk about.
I know 3 of them. 3 of them were ones who specifically made games for the Xbox.
Which I think is one of them that we can't remember. I can't remember the name for.
Yeah.
But the big one is Ninja Theory.
Yes, Microsoft have
acquired Ninja Theory.
Ninja Theory. Now this could be a good thing, or most likely a bad thing.
And this comes into the reason why I do not like Microsoft. Microsoft do not show originality. Microsoft buy originality. They don't put effort in. They just throw money at things, and I think the last couple of years has potentially shown what happens when you do that, because then all of a sudden all the innovations that dry up because the companies you bought are no longer the same companies that you bought, and they just churn out
the same
stuff.
My worry for it is like you just said. I'm worried that they've seen Hellblade and gone, I've got Ninja Theory, and they're just going to want them to make Hellblade type games.
I mean, the guy said they're going to have more finances and more freedom. Whether that actually translates into actual freedom, where if Ninja Theory want to go, we want to make a really hard platformer,
or we want to make this really weird game that no one's ever thought of before. Whether that happens or not, we don't know. We won't find out until something bad happens to Ninja Theory.
Ninja Theory.
I am worried. I am slightly worried about Ninja Theory because I like Ninja Theory. I mean, hell, I even liked their DMC. I liked that, even if I didn't like Dante in that game.
Yeah. But Ninja Theory, who are
really good at making games. They're really good. Like Microsoft have, as long as they don't do anything to Ninja Theory and just
as long as they basically
Microsoft have a fantastic studio that
they have probably one of the best
original
coming up with original ideas studios on their roster now with Ninja Theory. As long as they don't mess with them, as long as they don't come in and go, oh, we think this should be put in, and we think this should be taken out, or we don't like this. Do your publishing stuff where it's like, look, guys, you need to hit this target, you need to get the game ready to this point at this date.
Yeah,
that's fine. I don't mind developers doing that because it's their money that's making this game.
Well, so that's their job.
That's what the publisher's there for. It's to keep the developers on track and go, guys, you need to hit this at this point. But I mean, we've seen it with Andromeda. I and a whole bunch of other games where it's obvious that the publishers have come in and gone, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. No, put this in and put that in, and don't take that. No, put this in. Oh, don't worry if it's not ready. We'll launch it anyway. We'll call it early access,
and we'll fix it
later. Yeah, about that. I'm still waiting for my patch to fix half the stuff on Andromeda. But anyway,
if they don't do anything to Ninja Theory like that,
they literally just
go, fantastic studio for Microsoft to get. That's a really, really good acquisition for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Xbox fans, you have good games. Definitely have good games coming your way with that one.
Yes. I'm just slightly disappointed that Ninja Theory broke away.
Yeah,
from their last publisher
with what they did with Hellblade, and now
they broke away and literally said to the world, "Yeah, we can do this on our own.
Yeah, we don't need."
And now Microsoft have just turned up and done a Disney and bought them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the basic thing behind my dislike of Microsoft.
For that one, I'd be more angry at Ninja Theory for that.
It's the way Microsoft think and the way they act. For example, your Xbox 360. You want a 1 terabyte hard drive? Oh no, you can't go to the fucking high street and buy a 1 terabyte hard drive. Oh no, you've got to buy a specific Xbox 360 hard drive, which costs about 5 times more than a standard friggin' blooming hard drive. That's my complaint with Microsoft. That is my massive complaint. It's like, no, you can't have your console the way you want it. You have to have your console the way we want it.
Oh, so like Apple.
Yeah, like Apple. Both American giant conglomerate computer companies. Just saying.
Right, anyway,
enough of my rant and raving about
the games.
Actual company. And again, I'll again say, I have nothing against the Xbox One or even the 360. They were good consoles. I just do not like Microsoft as a company as a whole. But anyway, I will now...
Back to the games.
Speaking of compulsion games, they showed a bit more of We Happy Few, a little bit more of actual...
Yes, we saw...
Story.
Yeah, actual story trailer, which looked pretty good.
And I like The Scotsman.
Which actually needs to be asked, right? Now that they bought Compulsion, right, because We Happy Few was originally only on the Xbox, because it was an indie game. Then... Gearbox became publishers for it, and then it was on Xbox and PS4 and PC.
It was on everything,
and apparently it was going to be on the Switch. Right, but now Xbox have bought Compulsion. Does that mean We Happy Few is an Xbox exclusive? Because they didn't say it was an Xbox exclusive or anything like that. They just showed the trailer for the We Happy Few. So at the moment, I'm on the side that it's still on the PS4 and it's still on. Still might be coming to the Switch. It depends.
If they bought the publishing rights off Gearbox, then it's going.
Well, Gearbox was still.
It's going. It's going. Yeah. So I don't know. That's going to be. That's going to
be a weird one.
Do you know what it'll be? It'll be Xbox and it'll be Windows games.
No.
That's what it'll be. It'll be. It won't go on GOG. It won't go on Steam. It'll just be Windows games, Windows Live for games or whatever.
The trailer looked pretty good.
Horrible thing. I can't even call it. I can't call it a storefront. It doesn't even act like a storefront. But anyway,
the trailer looked pretty good.
It went more in. It again did the thing of like everyone is happy, but really
it showed you the world without revealing too much of the story.
Yeah,
which was nice.
Yeah.
It gave you a bit of a clue as to what's going on.
And it got a release date. August 10th.
Yes.
So that is 2 months away.
It is. Well, I know what I'm doing in 2 months.
Then we went into PUBG.
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 Yeah, the update for
By that company that if they
suing.
win, that's suing. That I want to point this out. If they win, H1Z1 is allowed to sue them. Because H1Z1 came out with that before. And the guy that wrote Battle Royale is entitled to sue the guys that did H1Z1. It's not a new concept. PUBG...
Actually, no, the guy who wrote Battle Royale is allowed to
sue everyone.
Sue anyone that came up with a Battle Royale
He's allowed to...
No.
He's allowed to sue Hunger Games.
Yeah, he's allowed to sue Hunger Games. Like, it is a giant can of worms if they win.
Oh my god! I don't think they will. I honestly do not.
Plus, actually,
they could.
Fortnite, if PUBG won, right? Fortnite could still sue PUBG because PUBG have now released a 50v50 mode, which Fortnite did in their game.
Yeah, which is PUBG did reveal what was it? War mode.
War mode, which was it's
50v50.
It's 50v50. Like
it's 50v50. They revealed. I think they did
new
show
map.
a new map. They actually showed a new map. It seemed to be like a jungle-ish type map because they've got the desert one. They have the one that was originally in the game.
Yeah.
And then the one that seemed to be more jungle-y type, like tropical. And at the very end of the trailer, because it was just a bunch of PUBG guys running around shooting people in typical PUBG thing. A lot more action happened in that trailer than the vast majority of PUBG matches. You know, so and then they revealed at the very end that they're going to have a snow map.
Yes.
So we're getting all the typical platform elements in. We've got a hot heat / sand level. We have a forest level, and we have a field level. And now we have a snow and ice.
It's gonna be good.
So yeah, if
people
who enjoy
a fan of PUBG, you've got snow coming.
You've got snow coming.
Yay! And I think they showed up. They said there was going to be more customizations.
Yeah.
So
which is fine. More customization is fantastic because that is always the end game of the vast majority thing. Is how cool can I make my character look? And that's all that matters. If you want to run around killing people in a top hat and shades, power to you.
Or if you want to run around killing people with just Speedos on, go for it.
Yeah. there is no limit. You can look as ridiculous or as badass as you possibly want. You know, you want to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger or
Sylvester
Stallone. Or I've just had a bunch of names and I was like, just pick one for God's sake.
Dolph Lundgren,
Chuck Norris. You know, you want to look like anyone like that or Mr. Rogers. By all means, go for it. I think that's perfectly fine. We then had, and I do not know why they made such a big deal out of this, but they did. Tales of Vesperia,
a definitive edition, which is one weird thing with this. Well, first one, it's the definitive edition because they've upgraded the graphics.
Yeah,
it's because it's a remaster, right? That's it. That's all it is. But when you look at games now, whenever they come out with a definitive edition or a Game of the Year edition or a complete edition or whatever they want to call it, right, it's always a game that includes all the DLC. And I don't think there was any DLC for that game. Because Tales very rarely release any DLC for their games. For that, in any of them. I think the only DLC they ever do is like costumes. Like Zillia had costumes.
They don't actually add anything to the story.
There's no like add-on story. There's no like.
So a bit like this guy comes out with a bunch of like OP characters.
Yeah,
you know, like Mahal for this guy too.
But with the Tales games, it's always costumes. Yeah, it's always costumes from other things. Like the last one, Zestiria, you could get Evangelion suits. Yeah, which were cool.
Yeah. But yeah, there's going to be a remaster, a shinier version of Tales of Vesperia.
Which means I have to get that because it's Tales, and I have most of the Tales games.
Yeah. From that, we ran into the least obvious, the game that everyone knew was coming from Ubisoft, The Division 2.
Oh yes, we did.
We went into The Division 2. They announced Washington DC is the location.
Yeah.
The virus is spread there. The United States is apparently on the verge of collapse.
Yeah, we're going to be in the summer.
Yeah,
we're not in the winter, which is a bit of a shame because I'm going to be honest. I liked
New York. Winter New York setting. Was really, really good.
I liked the snowy setting, and I liked putting a beanie on my guy.
And also when they sent in survival mode, it made sense.
Because I've got a weird feeling that now when I make my guy on Division 2, he's going to look like an outbacker.
Yeah.
So when he goes out into the outback and it's just not. I'm not going to like the way my guy looks.
I'm gonna basically have no pretenses. I'm gonna put everything that's military on my guy. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna look like a G.I. Joe.
I am not. I am totally a secret. You cannot tell that I am actually a member of this secret division of the.
They could go all in and basically go. You want a black suit? Go ahead. That'd be brilliant. I want a black suit. I want to run around in a black suit. It's like
what I want is a black suit jacket, white shirt, red tie, black pants, smart shoes, twin pistols, bald head. Just running around his age. Just running around his age of 47.
Yeah, why not? I'm on the fence with Division 2. The Division 2 at this point, the Division 1 at this point is a good game. I'm worried that they're going to do to the Division 2 what Bungie did to Destiny 2.
I don't think they will. I don't think Ubisoft have this thing of where they don't take anything out of their game, but they don't add anything to the game. That's what Ubisoft's problem is.
So, and they showed us some what looked like actual gameplay. With the obligatory Ubisoft fake comms.
The fake comms thing again.
And I guarantee you that'll be the exact same footage they show at the Ubisoft conference.
Yeah.
I can almost guarantee that.
Yeah, it will be.
And they got to fight in Air Force One. Granted, it was in pieces on the ground, but they fought in Air Force One.
Yeah.
You know, that's a thing. It was a good start. The trailer was a good start because it was in...
It set it up perfectly.
Yeah. Because it was basically a very close in of the guy in trees and jungle and that. And it was like,
that's
not Washington. And then I went, wait, is that a zoo?
And then they turn the corner.
It's a zoo or park or something like that. So it was well done. Nice little play there.
Ubisoft.
So Ubisoft, you made me do a double take. From the Division 2, they went into Tomb Raider.
Yes, they did.
Apparently, the last.
It's the end of the beginning.
The end of the beginning.
So, although she does have the green...
which makes me now want to talk like Winston Churchill. This is not the beginning of the end. This is just the end of the beginning.
Yes, very well.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
But
there are a couple of things in that trailer which it didn't irk me and it didn't annoy me, but I was just sort of like, are we gonna get badass Lara Croft yet?
Yeah,
because I don't mind her in the first two games.
Let's see.
Because she's growing up.
For the first Tomb Raider, it made sense that she was not confident and scared. And because it was her first experience.
And she was a teenager.
And then the Rise of the Tomb Raider comes out. And they pull some reason why she goes from the badass that she is at the end of the first game back into meek, mild Lara Croft who's scared of her own shadow. And I'm worried that they're going to do the same thing again.
And it's
like
a little bit worried about that as well.
She's gone through hell twice. She
fought dead people in the last game. Dead people came to life, and she killed them with a bow and arrow. Why is she not fine with this by now?
So I'm worried they're going to pull something to make her doubt herself again, sort of thing. And it's like...
On the good side, though, she was wearing the classic Lara Croft outfit.
At the end of this, she needs to be... She still have the bow, but what she really needs at the end to confirm that she is badass Lara Croft is the two pistols.
Two pistols with unlimited ammo.
Yes.
That's what we want, people.
That's what we want. They went into like the whole like the setup of the story sort of thing. So she's going to do something, and a whole lot of bad stuff's going to happen because she's going to do something, and something involving a dagger.
Yeah, and then she, by the looks of things, she needs to
fix it,
which is fine. That's a good start. They're fine stories. They're good. But like we said,
it's
not the story or the game that is probably going to be the problem. It's more going to be the character of Lara.
Yeah. How are they going to develop
because if it is the beginning or the end, she needs to turn into the badass.
The badass.
Stuck up,
posh. takes no shit.
Takes down a T-Rex with two pistols.
As if it's nothing.
As if it's just something that she does on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
You know, I want that Lara Croft back.
Yeah. And from there, we went from, and this is literally the Microsoft blooming conference. It was literally like game.
Throwed things.
We've missed a bunch of games because they were literally on that short. One, I couldn't write it down quick enough, and two, it was like, where's the freaking, what are you?
Title?
What are you? And then it's gone. So then we went into Session, which when the trailer started, everyone literally lost their and went Skate 4.
Yeah, everybody thought it was Skate 4.
And I was like, I don't think it is. I think it's that other one that is in early access. I don't think it was called Session though. So it may be a different game. It may be the same game under a new name. But it looks literally like the spiritual successor to Skate.
It looks like Skate.
It looks like Skate. It sounds like Skate. It moves like Skate. You know, you might as well call it.
Yeah, might as well be Skate.
Might as well be Skate at the moment. It did look like an early trailer, so there's nothing into like how the game actually plays.
There was no actual gameplay or anything like that. It was just just one of those teaser trailer things.
But a lot of people loved Skate. A lot of people are still pissed after the last Tony Hawk's game.
Oh yes, people
that monstrosity, and you know, Skate, Tony Hawk, good Tony Hawk's games, SSX. Are games that I like to call, well, I don't have an actual name it, but they are games that are just as enjoyable to watch someone who is good at it as it is playing it.
Yes.
Because if you get someone on Tony Hawk's who is a god on that game, it is impressive to see what they can do. Yeah. Same with SSX. Just to watch someone in the zone, down a mountain, in the flow, just pulling out amazing tricks. It is just as enjoyable watching people do that as it is actually playing the game. So, and I like those games. I like those games that you don't have to be good at the game to get enjoyment out of it, because you can see other people be really good and go, oh my god, that's amazing. From that, we went into Black Desert.
Yes, which
a lot of
people are like, what the hell is this?
What the hell is this? Is this Zelda? Is this Fable? Is this...
Because I thought it was Fable. I thought it was the new Fable game.
I've seen Black Desert, and I was like, I'm not sure what this is.
Yeah, the expansion...
At the back of my head was literally knocking, you do know, you've seen this before, you've seen this, you know what this is. But I just couldn't go... I'm like, what? Is this a new game? This looks like a new game, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. And it's not. It's Black Desert. Black Desert's coming to the Xbox.
Oh no, it's already on the Xbox.
And the new expansion. Is it free to play or is it subscription?
No, it's not. It's free to play, but it's one of those. It's like Elder Scrolls. You buy the game, and then you just play it.
And then when an expansion comes out, you buy
the expansion.
So same type of model as Elite Dangerous.
Elder Scrolls,
those type of games, which is fine.
It's just it looks a lot better than the rest of those games.
Yeah,
because it's Korean, and for some strange reason, they like to make their games just look pretty.
Yeah, like very, very pretty.
Really, really pretty.
Especially the waifus. Although Elite Dangerous is a gorgeous game. Granted,
I'm not.
Granted, you have to appreciate the finer things of space
You have to like space.
You have to like space to appreciate how awesome Elite Dangerous is and the life of a space trucker. But I like it. I like Elite. I need to get it back on my PC. I really do. After that, we went into the Cuphead expansion.
Yes, we did. Which They didn't show us anything like new bosses or anything, but they did reveal that.
No, they didn't. They revealed that
the legendary Chalice is going to be a playable character called Miss Chalice now.
There is a person called Salt.
I think it's Mr. Salt or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like a chef.
Yeah. Although to be perfectly honest, that is basically the whole saltiness of getting your butt kicked by your boss in
he's just pouring that salt.
I'm looking at you, clown. I'm looking at you.
Oh my god, that clown.
Clown. Yeah. So after that was Tunic. I'm trying to remember what the heck.
Zelda Fox.
Yes.
Fox Zelda.
Anyone who likes
Tunic.
Anyone who likes adorable, cute things will like this game.
Doing Zelda things.
And it's a Zelda. It's like an isometric 3D Zelda.
The fact that the fox is wearing a green bloody tunic and everything. It's like you're Zelda. You are Fox Zelda. Okay.
It
looked cute.
It looked cute. It looked really. I'm really interested in that. It looks cute.
I think that it's coming to the Xbox Store next month. I think.
Yeah,
it's
really soon. Really soon. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, I think it's really soon.
Yeah.
So that'll be very interesting. It does look like, and if it isn't like an isometric old Zelda type game, it's going to be fun. If the level design is up to par, it'll be fun. Then was Jump Force, which may be one of those that was like flying through all the time.
You just caught that one.
Jump
Force.
I'm trying to.
Oh no, was that not? It was Battletoads Jump Force.
No. Battletoads is not the next game. The one after.
Oh right, okay.
Which actually Battletoads was announced.
A new Battletoads.
Not Battletoads HD Remix Mastered Edition at 4K. No. A new Battletoads.
Which means that is another game that you cannot complete because it's got a reputation.
Yeah, Battletoads has a reputation of being too hard. You literally need to cheat. You need the cheat codes to get yourself invincible to be able to actually beat the game. So that'll be interesting. That game has a big reputation to live up to.
Yeah, so I can't remember Jump Force. They didn't show anything of Battletoads. It was just
it was a teaser.
It was just an announcement. It wasn't even a teaser. It was just an announcement. Literally, all that came up was.
Oh, that was it.
What was it?
It was the Shonen game.
Oh yes, it was.
That was it.
It was.
I should have. Do you know what? I should have just wrote Shonen game.
Shonen game.
Which we are kind of a bit pissed because Bleach is not in it, and it's like
Ichigo wasn't there. And we are Bleach fans.
Yeah. Ichigo for the win. Even though he wouldn't actually beat Goku.
He'd probably get beat by
or One Piece or Naruto.
No.
Well, no. Naruto would just cheat. Let's all be honest. He's a ninja. He would just cheat.
Yes, he would.
Luffy is just. Luffy's Luffy.
Luffy's protagonist armor.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ridiculous.
Same with Goku. But anyway.
And Goku is literally.
That again. Yeah, that was again. It was just an announcement trailer.
It was a trailer. There wasn't actually any gameplay. Although. Thingy from
Death Note
was there.
Oh, what the fuck's he called?
Ryoko?
Yeah.
I want to say that, but I know I'm wrong.
I think it's Ryuk.
Ryuk. Oh, yeah. It might be actually Ryuk. I was like, when I say Ryuko, I was like, no, I know I'm wrong.
The guy William Dafoe plays
in the god-awful live-action series.
In the live-action movie from Netflix. Him. I'm pretty sure it's Ryuk.
Yeah,
and I don't think that's his full name. No, it's not. He does have.
That's the whole thing with Death Note.
He's only got they only know 4 letters of his name.
Yeah, he's a Shinigami, and he does not reveal his whole name.
Yeah,
that's one of the things that permeates all the way through Death Note. But I think it's Light that's next to him.
It's possible.
Which will be very interesting.
It's pretty cool.
Is Death Note a shonen? I
couldn't tell you.
Don't think I can look it up. But...
I know in the West it's published by Viz Media, which do all the shonen stuff.
That's what it might be. But yeah, that's
that was a weird thing for
Microsoft.
Microsoft to announce.
Yeah, it's all like almost like, yeah, we're all you nerds, yeah.
Yeah, we get anime. Look at us.
We get anime. We just put the 3 most popular shonens on the screen.
We've just shown
that's how we get it.
Thing.
Yeah, show me.
That's what Jump Force was. What was after that? It was. Yeah, it was the Cuphead thing with a couple of
Jump Force followed the game that looks very interesting and involves running, jumping, climbing, parkouring.
Oh, I'm so happy! This game,
Dying Light.
This was the one.
2.
This was the one. Dying Light 2. We weren't sure if they said it was exclusive or not.
Yeah.
Which I don't think it is. I don't think it is because number 1 was
and it's who's the one? It's I can't remember who actually does it. It's
he did Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah,
as well.
Pillars. Oh, the guy that came out on stage was the guy that did Pillars, and I think he's working with the
he's working with Techland.
That's the one.
It's the one who did the original, who did the first Dead Island.
And Dying Light was fun.
Dying Light was great.
It was amazing.
A really good game.
Yeah.
And,
they were the closest to, in my opinion, the first Mirror's Edge for its parkour.
Yeah.
Which is, for an open world, really, really good. That's how I imagined Mirror's Edge Catalyst should have been.
Yeah.
And it's a bit disappointing. Catalyst was a bit disappointing in the end. Mirror's Edge is still an amazing game, but
they actually came out. The guy came out and talked about how the actual game would play.
Yeah,
which was lovely, and the whole choices things.
Really, what you do will have an effect on the world around you. So if you side with one faction, they get more powerful. But it's looking like there are no good guys. There are no obvious good guys.
Yeah,
which is going to make it interesting because when you have an obvious good guy, it is too easy to just go, no, I'm siding with them.
I'm siding with him because he's not that much of a dick compared to that guy.
Yeah. But when you've got groups that are, these guys look good, but there's an underlying
Also, what looks like it is the zombies in this are only going to come out
at night,
and the things that we fight during the day are actually going to be people.
That'll be interesting.
Which also looks very interesting. When I saw this, I was so happy because I love Dying Light and I have been waiting for something because I loved the following, which added in the car and everything, but it was just like I want more.
Yeah, so after that was the teaser trailer for Battletoads, which was basically just the logo and one of the Battletoads talking.
Yes.
And that was pretty much it. No gameplay, no graphics, no, this is what the game's going to look like. It was just literally, here's the logo, have fun, guys. Which is fine, it's a teaser trailer, that's what it's to do.
It's not even a teaser, it's just a...
It's a
title.
Do you know what? It did what it was supposed to do, which is basically everyone go, oh my god, Battletoads!
Yes, it did.
So there. And then from there we went to the master of blowing stuff up and taking down dictators, Rico Rodriguez.
Yes, we did.
Just Cause 4.
And that looks like it's just stuck with the same formula.
Yeah, basically.
Where it's basically just blow stuff up.
Have
a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Shoot things.
We know how silly this is. We're not going to take it too seriously. Blow a lot of stuff up.
Rico's cool. We
all like Rico. Rico Rodriguez is one of the coolest, amazing guys. Is because there's a scene where he's talking to someone and the guy goes,
"Does this happen
a lot?
What? Me getting shot at?
Yeah, every day.
Yeah, all the time.
Every day. You know, and it's amazing. I remember Just Cause, and I am interested in how they're going to expand on the destruction, because there's a tornado in the trailer.
Yeah, by the looks of things, like they've made everything explodable,
which is going to be amazing.
Because we saw buildings get destroyed.
I loved in Just Cause 3 just the stuff you could do with like your tether and like the chain reactions you could cause. It was just like it was like every place that you could blow up was a puzzle of how impressive can you make this blow up in as little effort as possible or with as little few things as possible. Like take away, you know, using no explosives, can you blow everything up? And in Just Cause 3 you could. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they expand on that. That's going to be really, really, really interesting.
This, like I said, this one looks like, because we saw buildings being destroyed in this one.
We saw buildings being destroyed. So it's like, yep, we're going to be.
It looks like they've gone, well, Red Faction did this back in the day. Why don't we do this, but like turn it to 11?
Yeah. And that's going to be fun.
So Just Cause is going to be fun. That was a world premiere.
Yeah. Then we went into the ordering of the next few things was weird. I do not know why they did it in this order. Gears pop.
Yes. Okay. Right. Before we tell you what, basically what happened was, on the stage was a guy who was part of the team that's making Gears.
Yep.
Who are in charge of the Gears franchise now.
Yep. Came on. And
everybody went, Gears 5, Gears 5, yes, Gears 5. And then a trailer came up, and then a wall was destroyed in the trailer, and then a pop figurine of Marcus came through the wall with another pop figurine of a Locust, and I can't remember her name. I think her name is Tan? It's been a while since I played Gears of War 4.
Yeah.
So I can't remember everybody's name. But anyway, they come through the wall, and then there's another little team of other pop figurines from Gears, and they're fighting each other. That came up first.
As you can imagine, if you haven't watched the conference,
everybody was a bit confused. And
everyone was a bit angry
at first. And
then you think, okay, so that's the slapstick.
They did announce that that's for mobile.
Yes.
That is the mobile Gears game.
And then you think, okay, so they've got that out of the way. Now they're going to please everyone. Yeah. No, they did not.
No, they came out with Gears
Tactics, which is basically, from the looks of it, Gears XCOM.
Yeah. Which might not be a bad thing. It's just not what people wanted
to see from Gears. That was not what people wanted to see.
It's not what I wanted to see. I was very angry at this point.
Oh yeah,
I was like, no, this is. There
was a rage meter building. It was like
Gears is the only game I bought the Xbox for. I love Gears, even if Gears' mantra is genocide is the answer.
Genocide seems to be the answer.
But at the end of it, they did get to Gears of War 5.
They did. They showed.
Everybody was happy at that point.
Oh yeah.
They showed cutscenes.
Yeah.
Of the game,
and it's looking like you're going to be
the last. I can't remember her name. And it also looks like she's going to have some sort of mental problems, like maybe a split personality thing going on.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is there's a whole thing with that medallion is
it's a locust
symbol, and there's a connection between her. So there is a connection between her and the locust.
Yeah.
I haven't played Gears of War 4, so
yeah. I'm not going to give any spoilers. I don't want to give you any spoilers because we do need to get back.
We do plan on actually going to play those games because we finished 2. We need to do 3 and 4.
I think once we finish Kingdom Hearts 1, we'll jump into Gears.
Yeah.
Get 3 and 4 done.
Yeah.
And then we just have to wait for Gears of 5. Gears of 5. Gears of 5. There we go. It's not Gears of War. It's Gears of 5 now.
So everyone was really happy about that.
Everybody was really happy about that.
And
that seemed to be the end of it.
That seemed to be the end, and then it got hacked. Not staged whatsoever.
It wasn't staged at all.
Whatsoever. It was not staged for this to come.
I personally thought Anonymous had come and destroyed E3. I thought,
to be perfectly honest, I would have actually cheered if Anonymous had hacked into the EA.
Well, no, that's because that would have made it better.
Yes, exactly. It would have been an improvement. And then they went into
a game which everybody is looking at right now.
Project CD Red's
Cyberpunk
2077.
And it looked amazing.
It does.
It looks amazing.
It literally looks
there was a scene in that trailer that was literally from Ghost in the Shell, except it was a ship flying into the window instead of a half naked woman.
It literally looks like if you take Ghost in the Shell, not the movie,
Scarlett Johansson,
the anime and the manga, and you take like the depths, the bowels of the awfulness that is in Ghost in the Shell, like the slums areas, where it's like everyone is like climbing over each other. It's crowded. It's cramped. It's
everybody's
awful.
fighting each other.
It's like those that have technology are usually like running on scrap metal and trying to maintain themselves, jerry-rigging everything they can to keep themselves functional.
Which I'm looking forward to that, because apparently it's going to be you can make your own character.
Yeah.
And you can like
which means
you're going to start off as a guy who's literally got like rusted parts and stuff, and you've got to fix
Which means that if you can be a female, there's going to be a lot of Scarlett Johanssons.
There's going to be a lot of Scarlett Johanssons. A lot of them. But that's fine.
That's fine. You can do that. I prefer proper Motoko Kusanagi.
There'll be loads of those.
Oh yeah, there'll be a million of those. But no one, and this is not me saying just Scarlett Johansson's a bad actress. I actually kind of like. I like her as an actress, but I still don't think anyone can come close to actually portraying Motoko Kusanagi correctly, live action wise.
Back to Cyberpunk.
But back to Cyberpunk. It looks really, really, really good. We got no gameplay.
We got no gameplay, but my God, that trailer looks
It's CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, it looks so good. I'm so happy.
At the moment, they have a reputation where they can do no wrong. So hopefully, this is not the thing that bursts that bubble.
Yeah, hopefully.
And it turns into like another amazing, fantastic game.
Yeah, it looked so cool. Everything looked awesome. The cars in it looked amazing. With the lights and
it was literally
actually, you know what
it's pure Blade Runner.
Yeah, it looked like Blade Runner but without the hover cars.
It was literally like, this is Blade Runner but the dirty side of Blade Runner. This is like
even dirtier.
This is even dirtier than
what Blade Runner.
This is the gritty underbelly that Blade Runner didn't even want to show you.
Yeah. It looked amazing.
It looks fantastic. It looks amazing.
And there's a bit where the guy's getting shot at, and he gets hit in the face, and he just shakes it off. It's like holy shit.
There's a bit where a lass is like doing her makeup, and her jaw is not there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, we're going that way, are we?
It just
at least you're telling us. At least we're prepared.
It looks phenomenal.
It does look phenomenal.
Even though that's not gameplay.
Even
it
still looks. Gameplay.
I'm still like.
I don't want to be. I don't want to build the hype for it, because then the hype overtakes the actual realistic possibilities of the game.
Yeah.
But it looks impressive. It looks like it's going to be amazing. CD Projekt Red have a very good track record at the moment, so we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they can pull this off. Is it going to be the greatest game of all time? Who knows? Who knows? It may be, maybe not. It may just be a good game, and all I want
is a good game.
All
we want is a good game.
I'm not asking for the best.
Just a good game is fine.
If I get a good game that turns out to be one of the greatest games of all time, that's a bonus.
That is a bonus, yes.
And that's the way we should really look at it. So, final thoughts on the actual Microsoft.
I think there's a chance that this might be the best.
It's the best Microsoft conference in a while.
Not only that, but there's a chance that this might be the best
conference of
this E3. I think just for the games that they showed.
The problem is that Microsoft.
I mean, unless PlayStation come out with Bloodborne 2, like, I don't think there's anything that's going to beat it.
See, the problem is that it does feel like Sony have gone to Microsoft and go, yeah, you get the early conferences. We don't mind. Watch what they do and basically watch what they do and basically plan our conference around that so that we beat the crap out of it. And because you've got to think, right? When because I think the first time they did that, Microsoft had announced the Xbox One.
Yes.
But then they announced the awful subscription, like,
yes, always
DMA
online thing.
The DMA where literally you could not give your game to someone else.
Yeah.
And Sony literally went, here's how we trade on our for our PlayStation 4. Here you go, mate.
Yes.
So I do feel like Sony will have something to counter. My one complaint with the Microsoft one is that there was an awful lot of things, and they had a low bar to jump over. I mean, literally, you didn't even have to step over it. The bar might as well have been touching the ground.
Well, yeah,
and rolling.
Yeah, like I don't know. Actually,
it was actually
the bar was actually on the ground.
It was in a divot.
Yeah,
the bar was in a divot.
You could just shimmy a little bit.
You could actually roll a ball over it. That's how low the bar was set by EA. And they didn't. To be perfectly honest, the fact that they showed next to friggin' nothing for Battlefield 5 in the Microsoft one makes me go, well,
what was the point?
What was the point? Apparently, those people that got to see like the actual gameplay, like the 3-hour backstage thing.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, like those people are saying it's amazing. Battlefield 5 is going to be amazing. Ignore the conference. Ignore the conference.
I'm looking forward to Battlefield 5. I said to 5V.
Battlefield V is just ignore the conference. Battlefield V is going to be brilliant.
It feels like that's what they're doing with a lot of the games.
Yeah.
Ignore the EA stuff. Ignore that conference thing. It's terrible.
I think that's a consensus. EA was terrible.
EA was terrible. But like
which is a consensus on EA as a whole at the moment.
Well, you know, it's tradition. EA have to be terrible.
EA apparently have to be as a certain person.
But yeah, I think this could be the best. I mean, unless Sony have something unexpected to come out of the bag, I can't see.
So,
because I don't think Bethesda's going to beat them.
Well, yeah, Bethesda's not going to beat this because
and
I think they've already let a lot of the stuff at Bethesda's already been done. Unless
Rage 2 was their
unless
big
they
one,
announce the next Elder, unless they go and say, oh, by the way, we've got a new Elder same game, and it's not Skyrim.
Yeah, but it's Bethesda.
Elder Scrolls.
It's Bethesda, which means all they'll do is show a title.
I think for me, if Sony announce a From Software exclusive that involves giant robots punching other giant robots in the face and blowing shit up,
I think
then maybe I
unless Sony's got something that's really big, I can't see it being.
I think. Oh, did Microsoft hint that they were working on another console? I think they did.
No, they said. Yes, no, they did. Didn't they? They said because the guy who worked on the Xbox One X is working on the next console now.
So they did hint at that, and they said they want to go into their streaming service, which I have a big bone of contention with that. Yes, fine, have access to this massive library on the cloud. Oh yeah, brilliant. But if your internet sucks,
if your internet's terrible,
there's no point. If your internet is really bad, and I'm speaking from experience because our internet is
shit.
I'd like it to be consistent. I would like it to be consistent.
Shit.
even if it was just consistently shit, at least then I know what I was dealing with instead of just like the up and downs that we get because, you know.
Look, our internet is run by Potato. Alright? That's how our internet
That'll be
works.
an improvement.
That's how it
in my
works.
honest opinion. But anyway, we're digressing. That was pretty much it. They did end on a really good note. They ended it on
it's going to be hard.
Cyberpunk.
It's going to be hard because Bethesda,
Unless Sony have got CG Projekt Red to show them gameplay.
Yeah. Or if they've got, like, I don't know, Bloodborne 2.
Bloodborne 2.
Which they won't have because... Oh, they might actually have a bigger trailer for Sirocco.
Yeah, I think they will.
I didn't say that right again.
Sekiro.
Sekiro, yeah.
Sekiro.
I'm guessing that's how you spell it.
It probably is pronounced completely different to what I'm calling it, so...
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out at some point.
But yeah, they ended... The fact that they decided to end on Cyberpunk 2077...
Because, I mean, last year's big one for Sony was God of War, and that just, you know...
Exploded.
That just burned the house down.
Dad of War.
Dad of War!
And
which has now become a meme for him just calling everybody boy.
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 He's not wrong.
But everything
He's
else,
a boy.
For other than that, I don't think there's anything really that's going to be.
Yeah, I don't.
Ubisoft's not going to be able to beat it. I mean, what are they going to do other than
The Division 2?
Division 2. Obviously, there's the new Assassin's Creed, which has been leaked. I feel bad for Bethesda because Bethesda were really gearing up for Rage 2. Because that was going to be the big reveal for them this year, and Walmart of all bloody companies fucking ruined it for them.
Is that why they released the trailer?
That's why because do you not remember Walmart put it up, and then Bethesda were like, "No, we're not making Rage 2. What are you on about? No, we're not doing that at all.
We're gonna have to show the trailer now."
And then they just went because nobody believed them. Nobody, you're clearly working on Rage 2.
Bethesda, if they announce a Doom sequel.
See, again, as much as I would say yes, but it's Bethesda, which means all we'll get is a little thing and a title.
Yeah.
We won't really get anything. We'll get some good music, though.
Oh, God, yes.
The Doom has some awesome music.
It has some awesome music. But anyway, that is the video. We've kind of...
We've overran that.
Overran a little bit with mumbling at the end. It was a better Microsoft thing. I really wish they stopped getting on the 4K high horse.
What I want them to do is just stop doing the let's play the game on stage. They did that last year. It was terrible. They did it the year before. It was terrible.
Yeah, but they don't pick the right ones to do it with.
Yeah, no, but they should just stop it all the time.
We have forgotten one game.
Oh.
We have forgotten one game.
What game did we forget?
And I'm surprised you forgot about it.
Why did I forget about it?
Because it's the 5th game of a series, and it's the game that you even like Ninja Theory's version of.
Oh yeah!
Devil May Cry 5!
Oh my god, yes! You know why I forgot about that? It's because Nero is the main character. And everybody it is in agreement that Nero is boring.
Nero is awful. I don't know why people like... if you like him, good for you, but...
He has a cool sword. His sword revs up. Like, that's really...
It is literally like comparing Tom. It is like comparing Tom Brady with a high school quarterback. Literally,
there was.
I mean, Dante's in it. He's at the end of the trailer.
He's at the end of the trailer, riding the bike.
And he does look like he's back into wisecracking Dante.
He's got his long white hair.
I'm impaled in the sword, but that's okay because I'm going to kill you.
I've been impaled. It's all right. I'll just
pull it out.
I won't even pull it out. I'll just walk
through it. And anyway,
but yeah, Neo, he's cut his hair. The thing is, this was the thing. He looks a lot like Dante from DMC.
Yeah.
Right.
The thing is, it's
like he has white hair.
He has white hair.
So I thought he was Virgil, and he was wearing blue.
He had white hair, wearing blue, and he had a freaking katana. I was like, that's Virgil.
I thought he was Virgil. I was like, but that's not possible because Virgil's dead.
Yeah, he got killed by Mundus, resurrected as the Black Knight, and was then eventually, laid to rest by Dante.
Oh, if you want to go off the DMC universe, Dante kills him. Because you end up fighting him. But anyway, I thought he was Virgil.
The thing is, it looked amazing.
It looked like Devil May Cry.
Proper Devil May Cry.
It looked like Devil May Cry. And the two guys came out, and I was very happy. You know, they were excited, which made me excited for it. I was just like, yes, this is what we want. I can't believe I fucking forgot about it. I did go to work. I do go to work very early.
We have
in the
both
morning.
been to work. We have slept since the thing.
I do go to work very early in the morning.
We go to work. We live in the UK, so E3 is at a late time for us. There was, so
we're after this. I think we should watch the Bethesda. We should try and just get bullet points of the Bethesda thing. Just till.
Well, once we've done, we'll watch the ones live that we can. So this one.
No, what I mean is like we'll watch a bit of the Bethesda thing up till it's the Ubisoft one tonight, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we'll watch the Ubisoft one.
Watch the Ubisoft one, and then we'll try and figure out we'll try and see if we can get a stream or something of a video of one of the other ones that.
The other ones. Yeah.
So I want to see the Square Enix. I want to see the Bethesda. I want to see
Sony's. I definitely want to see Sony's.
I want to see Sony's. I don't know if we're going to look at the Nintendo one. Might do.
I don't know what they're going to announce because Nintendo do that Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
Now, which is like every
last year they announced Smash, which made the internet explode.
Well, no, that wasn't.
Was that not the?
That wasn't at E3. Smash was at the last Nintendo Direct.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the.
Oh right, we went last.
Yeah. But we're talking out of turn. We'll save that for if we watch the Nintendo Experience thingy. But thank you everyone for watching this video. Again, this is us just talking about our opinions on this. If you have different opinions,
and in case you don't know, we liked the Microsoft.
Yeah, it was better than their last one they had last year, which didn't take much.
I mean, that one had a car. Like,
didn't take much to beat the last year, and it did not take much to beat EA's. EA's is awful. No. I think we can easily say EA's is the worst.
Everybody is in agreement.
EA
was bad.
The worst. But anyway, if you have a different opinion to us to certain games, if there was something you really liked,
or if there was any games that we missed, because we missed a couple.
We have missed a few.
We've missed a few because they just threw. Many games.
I think there was a period of like 5 minutes where they threw about 15, 20 games.
Yeah, there was so many games.
And it was like, I could not write them down. It was like, well, I need to look at the thing to write down the title, and then I'm looking up and it's a different game.
And I'm blind. Like, those titles
yeah,
so small.
Mr. Maxwell, his eyesight is not the best. Let's just leave it at that. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. If you guys like sort of stuff that we ripped on a bit, that's perfectly fine. No one is wrong. This is opinions are opinions. No one's opinion is necessarily wrong. It's and if everyone's opinion was the same, it'd be a very boring world. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Until then, toodles.
Bye now.